Setting up a chat box so y'all can talk to us. All right. And I also want to share this on my Facebook, so my Facebook people will know what's up. But this is Hungry as a Horse. And
Hungry as a Horse.
We are making
Theme music for Hungry as a Horse. Yeah.
That's the theme music.
That's the theme music.
I don't think anyone's with us yet, but that's okay. We got one person. You missed the theme song, so rewind.
Oh man.
2 people. I'm just gonna do it again. Hungry as a horse.
Theme music for Hungry as a Horse.
All right, I need to share this on my Facebook. My people won't see it, and I lost my phone. So, well, I guess I share that later. I'll share that when you're done, Jeff. So, today we're attempting to make tabbouleh, and we're scared. If you read that in the comments, that's a true story.
I'm not sure what it is. That's what I forget things. She's told me 100 times. This isn't a reflection of her.
This all stemmed. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is boil a cup of water. A cup of water with a cup of tabbouleh. I'm doing a recipe that's half the back of the container that I bought to make this, and half me texting my friend because they're Palestinian, and I feel like they're not going to tell me exactly how to make it, but they're also going to tell me when I make it wrong. So that's what's up.
Here we go.
So right now, first step. Step 1, cut a hole in the box. Kidding. Step 1 is boil the water.
All right.
Tabbouleh is,
What's up,
and
people?
I just found this out. I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, we're making tabbouleh.
We're making
Tabbouleh is bulgur, not vulgar.
All right.
Bulgur.
Okay.
Bulgur. I have red bulgur because this is the only bulgur I could find in this town. Uh-oh, he's playing things out loud. Sorry. I looked at a few places. I mean, I didn't look everywhere. I also am not used to not having the Middle Eastern community around that I had in Detroit. There's less of a Middle Eastern community in Los Angeles.
Do you know which coffee's yours?
No, I didn't touch anything.
That's yours.
It's more of I should use this one. This is the recording studio that I went to college in.
You went to college at a recording studio?
Recording studio.
Well,
All
there
right,
you go.
have to hold down.
You want to watch us make some
for a
food,
minute.
Rachel? What's up, Lexi? That's all.
Talk to everyone.
Hey, everybody. Today we're making tabbouleh. I don't know what that is. This is a cooking show where at least half of the time my girlfriend tells me about food that I should have known my entire life. Most humans just know about food. But it wasn't until I went vegan that I felt obligated to learn anything. I was just like, does this food have onions in it? No, I'm eating it. I didn't give a shit what it was. Wasn't even curious. That was how much of I didn't care about food before. Is that somebody could offer me food, I'd eat it, I'd say it was good, and I wouldn't even ask them what it was. Wouldn't even care. I would just live my life like whatever food that was good. Hope I find it again. So we're making some food. We do this once a week. Just us having fun in the kitchen, making some Lexi, we are making some tabbouleh. Hey, miss you too though, Rochelle. How's it going over there? Hope you're doing well. Esther and I say hi to my cousin Rochelle.
Hello.
Yeah. If I just say people's names, then people don't know. You don't know if that's a person we know or if that's a stranger.
Okay, so the first thing to do, allegedly, is to boil a cup of water, and then also soak. So I soak this in bulgur in boiling water for, let's see, I looked it up. One person online said an hour. The bag said 45 minutes. And my friend said 20 minutes. So that's how that goes. So I don't think I've ever known less of what I'm doing on one of these.
You don't know?
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. All right. I don't even know what size bowl this is going to end up being. If a cup of this
should The light, do you see that in the background? Do you think it should be on or off? When it's on, I feel like it's distracting, but then I also feel like it's
It's
helpful.
fine. The way it is. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say this is the size bowl. This is what
That's
I'm
the
going
size
with.
bowl?
I am going to cut
I
the
tried,
crap
Raina.
out of things. All right. We're gonna half go by what this says and half go by what.
So we're guessing.
I know to
You
be
want to watch
true.
us guess and make some food?
Oh,
What?
I guess I should have asked about cumin. This says cumin. I feel like cumin.
Oh, we're making a live guess. Oh man, we're live. We're making a live adjustment to the.
It's all a live adjustment. I wish
Uh-oh.
they would just.
Am I
join
gone?
us.
Is the internet gone? What's up?
No.
Switching to
no
5G.
internet gone. All right. The second most important ingredient in all of this is parsley. And it's the reason why I even attempted this, because my 99-cent store, and if we're not sponsored by the 99-cent store at the end of all of this, then this was all for nothing. All for nothing. I love the damn 99-cent store. Oh my God. So parsley, they have bags of parsley for $1. And so then I'm like, well, what can I do with parsley? And tabbouleh is mostly parsley.
Mostly.
Okay,
All right.
so this is what's up. I think you pour.
For the sake of space, can we not use that as a cutting board? If you use that as a cutting board, I can't. I don't have room to do
Yeah.
that. So,
So,
break out a cutting board.
all right. This is the cooking show where you tell us how to cook.
It's a cooking
Why
show where we don't know how to
are you
cook.
not here?
Anybody know how to cook? Tell us.
I'm putting boiling water in a bowl.
Let's see. I have to refresh mine. It says that they're having trouble loading the vehicle. Loading the video. Not sure if people are there. Oh, you can help, Raina? All right. Do you know what tabbouleh is? Help. Let's start with the basics. Where did we leave off? With
What
the help?
we got
We're
going
willing to help.
on so far is boiling water, even though it doesn't look boiling anymore. That part is a little frightening.
All right.
We got bulgur, which is wheat, I think.
Wheat.
Is it not a wheat?
All right.
It's soaking. But
Okay.
what my friend said to do was to soak with the oil and lemon juice, and I didn't know that from what these other people said.
Okay.
So that's where I'm changing it up. I think that they should have just been with us.
Raina says she uses, she doesn't know about tabbouleh, but she does use cumin on the regular. So we're
But there was best tip is to premix oil, lemon, and garlic if you want, and pour over and let it soak in. Okay.
we're
That
back in
might not
business.
We don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing. All right.
All right,
I'm gonna
this is
face a
what's
fan
happening.
at us so we don't die while we don't know what we're doing.
I'm rinsing some parsley. You gotta rinse all the poison off. It's all it takes. Is to rinse the poison off. Why are there cups and cups and cups of water? All right. Sharp knives
I'm
is where
back.
it's at.
I'm back. Everybody leave? Okay, I'm back. Had to turn on a fan. I forget that it's hot.
I'm chopping the crap out of parsley.
Chopping some parsley. Is there a thing for me to do, or just try not to hit your knife?
I think you need to be the entertainment.
Oh shit! Got to be the entertainment. Have you guys all seen this shirt? This is one of my favorite ones. What does it say? Big Paw Paw. It says Big Paw Paw. You guys get it.
How do you guys feel about the stems of parsley?
How do you guys feel about parsley stems?
Parsley stems?
Hope you guys get it made. It's a salad at the end of the day. Oh, this is a salad? We making salad?
Well, I use it as like chip dip.
Chip dip.
You know what? I think I'm
Chip
going to
dip
be
salad.
here.
This is chip dip salad, everybody.
I'm going to be here instead.
You're gonna be there?
I'm sorry. Yes.
That's fine. Then I got room to
I
hang
hope
out
it doesn't melt on the stove. We have a gas stove that we looked it up, and it said it's vintage and worth $4,500.
$4,500.
This is a
It's interesting that there's things. Yeah, this is a rented apartment.
Check out our stove.
Look at this stuff. Well, if she's gonna take him on the journey, then I will too. This is how weird. If you understand why this is so
I'm sorry
weird
that
for me
I'm
to set this
too
up.
tilted.
Look at that.
It's old. It's got stuff in here like
It's got.
that's called.
They thought that we were gonna
the
need
grill
salt and
elevator.
pepper shakers attached to the stove.
Oh yeah, salt and pepper shakers.
Attached to the shelf. It has this like shelf thing
This is
on it.
salt and pepper.
Um,
That's our stove tour.
and so it's interesting that people always say, "Oh, it's worth so much more than just because it's vintage." And you know, back then people made things that worked, and it's like, no, that's not what it is. People back then used to make things correctly, and now people make things shitty on purpose, so they break. So then you have to buy it again. I don't understand how we all.
That is.
How did we get to this part of society where people are like, people don't make them as good as they used to? And I'm like, well, why? Why did we? How does that happen? And we're just all okay with it. So I looked it up. Update. Okay, so my phone decided to. Oh, your phone decided to update just on its own. You got automatic updates.
So I remember from eating tabbouleh that parsley's really small in it. So I'm going off that.
A dish from Trinidad that's very similar to Jamaican dumplings.
So
Interesting.
I'm chopping the crap out of parsley. Is there any other? I look that there's a. I don't know why. I hope it shares on my page. Can you see on my page to see if this is on there?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go over here so we can see that we're cutting stuff. And hey, so now we're
gonna your folks. So yeah, I'm chopping, and I'm going by the.
So we're gonna go to your page and see if people on your page are hanging out. Esther Navarez, 8 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tabbouleh, Jonathan.
Why don't I see the?
Do you have your Facebook open?
It's supposed to all go here. That's how this works. But okay, just checking.
So maybe what we'll do is we'll open up separate browsers.
Yep, we're just gonna look at it all.
So I can have it all up at one time.
Thank you. So I'm chopping
that.
So yes, shout out Jonathan for shouting out Tabbouleh.
How do you open up a new window? Now this is just us trying to learn technology and make food at the same time.
Sorry, a new window is command.
Thanks. There we go. Technology.
Fun.
It's fun.
It's what's for dinner. All right. So what we got going on?
Michelle can see it on your page.
Oh, you know what? I forgot to time the soaking.
Oh shit! We didn't time stuff. We never time stuff. Esther just thinks that the spirit will just shake her.
You're supposed to soak sometime between 20 minutes and an hour, depending on who you ask. So I guess in that way, we'll find out how long it's been. I feel like we've been soaking for like 5 minutes, maybe. So right now, I'm going to say that I started soaking at 12:20 or 25.
12:20? That's what we're going with?
Yeah. So I'm chopping the crap out of these. I mean, just like when there's cheap bags of parsley, I'm like, well, what can I make? I don't know what else there is. Does anyone else know what to make?
What's the question?
Anyone else know what to make with
What else can you make with parsley? What are parsley dishes? Tara said, hello from Alabama. Never heard of what y'all making.
Is Middle Eastern, Lebanese.
I just assume that everybody, I know so little about cooking sometimes. I feel like everybody else must know all the answers.
Like usually if you go to like a Middle Eastern restaurant, they'll have some sort of like hummus and tabbouleh on the side. It's kind of a Middle Eastern staple, but I am also not Middle Eastern, so I'm not fit to completely talk on this subject.
Big Italian dishes. There's parsley and Italian dishes.
This is called Italian parsley. But what
right.
dishes?
Well, you want Rana to do everything?
I know.
Figure it out. Said
I'll figure
Italian.
it out.
She gave us a Google search.
I will.
I'm joking. Big Italian dishes.
I'll do it.
Good.
So far, I haven't found anything but parsley in here.
Rochelle says garlic marinated white beans with celery and parsley is a recipe.
Oh, I'm
And
doing it.
Tara said parsley is a great garnish, and I put it on top of lasagna and stuff.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
What is the white bean one? Garlic marinated white beans, celery, and parsley. Oh, wow.
All right. Maybe
Well, that
we'll
one's
try
happening
that.
too. Because I can't pass up fresh herbs, a bag full of fresh herbs for $1. I just can't. I'm like, well, I gotta figure out what to do with this thing. It's one of the only times people said when we came to California that you're gonna have so much fresh, free produce or cheap produce. Where is this magical cheap produce that everybody keeps telling us we're gonna have? All right.
Chimichurri sauce. Did I pronounce it correctly?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know. I don't know if I said it right. Chimichurri. It felt right. It felt like I said it right.
I thought you were going to say chimichangas.
Chimichanga sauce.
Which I don't think
put it in my chicken as a secret ingredient.
Well, now everyone knows.
Now I gotta hide your comment, Sarah.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Thanks.
Everybody knows now.
All right. Well, we're learning stuff.
Wouldn't that be
Cooking
great?
show where everybody else knows more about cooking than we do.
That's how we market this.
That's how we market it. Hey,
Has
come on.
there ever been a cooking show where the cooks
I have no idea what the fuck they're
know
doing.
nothing? And the audience says, hey, these guys don't know what they're doing. It's like the presidency. Waka waka, waka waka.
Oh, man. What a
right.
time to be alive.
I'm chopping. That's chopping.
That's some chopped parsley.
Does it look chopped up? What's cooking? What's cooking is tabbouleh. So far.
I love food.
So all that. See, I don't understand
Yeah,
how
the
I'm not
comments
getting.
go so quick. Well, this is on mine. Well, these are 3 different. We have them all over.
Oh
This is
wow.
mine, yours, and that.
Well, then I'm looking at the comments. That's just what's going to happen.
I wish
So
there was a way
this
to open up.
This is in the Jeff Horste page.
Yes.
Okay.
But if I press comments, I wish there was a way to just read all of them. So if I don't read them as they go, then it only shows 4 comments at a
Come
time
on
for me.
here.
I don't know how to do it.
Because there's
On
only
mine.
one. That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't understand
No
that
idea
at
why.
all.
When I go live, I can only read 4 comments at a time. So I do apologize
That's awful. I can't
if I
be.
missed
Look
something
at it
that
on
you guys
there.
said. No. Just go back like here.
Yeah.
Here you go. Well, then it also says everybody that showed up for a second. So then it's just everybody looking up my nose.
Then you're just going to have to do that.
Here's my nose, guys. Tara says, so you want to do it? Do you want to scroll up? Or do you,
I got to do this. I'm the cooker.
Yeah, parsley is great for it. Garnish, garlic, marinated white beans with parsley. Yeah,
Oh,
we got it all.
Well, then you saw it all. I guess we just have to be on top of it.
Just got to be on top of it.
All right.
I never commented like this. I must really rock with y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great, Raina.
But that's why we like it to be interactive. Like if you guys weren't talking to us, then we wouldn't have a show.
Yes,
We wouldn't go live.
That's the whole show. This is the
It's
whole
really just wanting to talk to people while we're cooking. I mean, if you told us we were stupid for the way we're doing this, it'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
show.
Then tell us how to do it then.
Is it
See, it's a way to get information. This is the
Talking
bulgur.
to Facebook user?
Yes, this is the
So-
bulgur that is soaking. That is
So we are going live on my Facebook and on Planet Ant Live network. And so we got comments coming to different places.
yes.
Stephen Bell said, is Jeff married? Jeff's not married. But Esther and I, we're dating, and probably never gonna get married. We're probably just gonna hang out forever.
Yeah.
And be like, people are gonna at some point people are gonna say, so how long have you been dating? We'll be like, I don't know, like 40 years. And
I feel like getting married is
it's a thing to do. So now
it's expensive.
we're already happy. So now it's just giving us a chore for months. It's an expensive chore that other people benefit more from than us. Everybody like, oh, you should have a wedding so we can come to the party. And I'm like, oh, so this ain't even about us. You just want to play. You just want an excuse to get drunk and dance. That's what
Which I like other people's weddings.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm glad.
But thank you,
Thanks,
Facebook
Steven.
user.
You're a cute couple.
Facebook user said, I loathe Tabbouleh, but I adore you, Esther. Are you someone I know? Because it just says Facebook user, and then I feel bad calling you Facebook user. So if you're
Just
someone
in case,
I know, if
just
you
in
want
case
to
you didn't
say
know
who you
maybe,
are.
Yeah, maybe they
But
want.
if you want to be a secret,
You can be a secret if
also
you want.
can be
We
a
just
secret.
felt rude
Yeah.
if this was somebody that
That we
maybe
know.
we knew.
and then we'd feel bad. But I mean, I already feel like I know you. I mean, what is no, really? But yeah, the only thing I ever liked about weddings was planning the music.
You gotten to do that?
Yes.
You get to plan the music at the wedding?
I have helped plan a few people's music. That's like the fun part about weddings, that whenever I've also worked with at least two that I can think of off the top of my head, women who I spent the entire year with them planning their wedding.
Oh, wow.
Like,
I
brainstormed what songs they should dance with their family with, because you got to have the song you dance with your dad with, and the song you dance with your mom with, and all that stuff. So that part to me is fun. The rest of it,
Cecilia, watching from UK.
Hey,
I have fun at other people's weddings. I like interracial weddings because I love the awkward moment where people have to guess, instead of if there's which side you're supposed to sit on with the family, and then you just watch people just get uncomfortable of not knowing kind of getting a good idea but not wanting to come off as racist when it's not racist. You're just trying to get people to sit in the right section.
Oh,
but it's black people have white friends and white people have black friends. You know what I mean? But at the same time, sure, most of the family will be black or white on that side, so you can't really fault somebody for making an assumption. But then just the awkwardness. I've seen it so many times with and so are you sitting with the groom? Pretty much you kind of knew the answer, but you didn't want to be. Those are just great moments, or just a different. And then the music choices are fantastic. When I've just seen completely different genres of music, of just going from Journey to T-Pain. It's amazing. At the reception. The receptions are the best. Jeff is not cooking at all, Ann said. You're right.
Especially this time. Jeff has led some of these when it's his jam, also known as pizza.
When it's pizza, I make it. Otherwise, you're right. This is a cooking show where you tell us how to cook, and I don't know how to do it.
And I do it, and Jeff
sits. And then Esther does it all, and I sit there and I drink coffee.
But he's
so now that you point that out, that's a very solid point. And
do you feel bad? No. I don't know if I'm cutting.
Pointing out that I'm not contributing anything.
I don't know if I'm cutting the smoke.
Can we even see your cooking?
Sorry, I didn't get my coffee.
There's back to so you can kind of see some of the. I don't know, man. We need a cameraman. What's up, everybody? Join in. We're making some tabbouleh.
So watching from the UK, let's see, Cecilia. So do you think Trump's gonna make it? Because you really like getting under uber conservative skin, huh? So they said about you. But yes, for our UK watcher, You went through this already with your prime minister. How was it? Like, what can we expect while this is happening? He made it.
Maybe you guys just don't see us, but
and I don't think it was an election year for the UK when Boris Johnson got COVID, but I really want to know what just people, a personal.
To my understanding, he is the oldest leader that to get COVID, though, right?
Yes.
Why
do we have the oldest leaders?
We have because we have the most outdated system of.
But it's the youngest country. It's one of the youngest countries. It's the outdated, it's the worst system.
I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there, trying to make sense of it. I have no idea. Tara made it. Said, to be fair, Esther gave him entertainment duty.
Yeah. You're on entertainment duty. All right. So far, I have not soaked the oil and lemon with.
So we're just eating. So it's salad. So this whole time we're eating salad dip.
I guess you can't eat it. I always ate it on a chip. But maybe sometimes.
Tabbouleh.
Sometimes it's weird.
What's up, James?
Somebody will tell you how they eat something, and then you just eat it how they ate it.
Yeah.
Because that's what.
Because that's the only thing you know. Yeah, no, I get it.
So when you soak it in this, it looks. So far, so
Did you just say, this looks, that sounded scripted. That sounded.
I'm going to soak it with the olive oil and lemon too.
So far, every time we've ever had the ending where we do the taste test, so far, 100% of the time, the food has been great. And
this might be the one.
This might be the first episode where we do our taste test and we're like, this did not work out.
All right.
What's up, Ethan?
Ethan Salinas.
I can't see what emoji. It looks like maybe a coffin. Maybe it's pretty.
Where? Oh, wow, that's a thing.
He wrote something. It's not just.
Sorry, no, I'm just looking at stuff. Yeah, This is a weird view for y'all. Close the door, please. This door?
Or is it there? See, because
these doors.
What doors are open?
Ants! He said ants are coming.
What? Oh, man. I feel like you know how to get in her head.
Yep, ants.
What's cooking, bro? We are making tabbouleh,
we had
James.
a cricket come in. All right, I'm putting.
We're trying to make tabbouleh. Actually, a better way to word it. We are trying our best.
I'm putting the olive oil in
ants.
Here. We had a cricket come in, and it was. Whew. We got crickets. I don't know if anybody has ever spent time or currently lives in Los Angeles or any part of California, but apparently crickets. That's a thing, and they're too cute to kill. I mean, not that Jeff was going to kill an animal. You know how he rolls. He's got the cup.
Oh yeah, my mom got me this cup that says I don't eat anything that shits.
But he doesn't usually kill anything either. So then we just end up having to get the creature outside. And the cricket, they hop. That's their shit.
Sometimes I feel like it's the same. It seems so lazy to kill some insects because then
Tabbouleh, that's what's
you still then have to take it. You don't get to just leave it there. You're not going to kill it and then leave it there. So you're not really saving a step. You're just being a dick. You still then got to get up, kill the thing, and then take the dead body, and then take it out, either throw it away outside, throw it in the trash if you want a fucking thing in the trash. Either way, you still got to. So why don't you just do the same amount of work and then just let it live its fucking insect life outside?
Yeah, you're right.
Unless it's a mosquito, then fuck them. That's really
that's where you draw the line.
we can all agree on is
what bugs do you guys kill? Where did the new comments come in? This
is my face.
Top or bottom?
Top.
Okay.
So what's cooking, bro?
Sure you got it all. I'm not supposed to cut on there. I need to cut on here. All right. So do you guys kill all the bugs?
Yeah. What is bees? It is a weird.
Because like,
What's weird to me is how everybody varies on how scared they are of bees.
well, some people are allergic. And
I get that. But
most people act allergic.
Yeah, the amount of people that run and scream is not proportionate to the amount of people that need to be running and screaming. Given I'm not a fan of bees. They could strike at any moment.
They could strike at any moment.
You got
your back.
You have no idea. Mosquitoes are jerks. Well said, James. They are jerks. It's the best way to say it.
They're bloodsuckers. They're out to get you. They're for sure out to get you. Like bees, you don't know if they're out to get you.
Mosquitoes have to just be a prime example of evolution in some degree. Of that can't be. I just can't believe that there is any decision for. Did God intentionally want there to be mosquitoes?
Don't put your back to that.
Can anybody imagine that whatever way that they contribute to society? There had to have been another way.
Yeah,
it couldn't have been the only option. What do we mean? Because everybody's like, save the bees, and nobody gives a fuck about mosquitoes. Nobody's trying to save mosquitoes. So what is it about mosquitoes that's important at all? I'm sure there's answers. I'm not smart about this. I don't know. Just for the one random guy that comes back one time that commented, who was like, what did he say?
Who?
Somebody commented one time and it was all like, everything you're saying is false.
I don't remember.
And I'm like, why are you taking this so seriously? What about this setup made you believe? James said, have you noticed that they fly a lot faster now? Oh my gosh! Do they?
They evolved?
They've evolved! They're getting faster!
Wow.
I believe it.
All right. Always have a lemon squeeze.
I believe it so much, I'm going to repeat it as a fact going forward now. I'm going to be like, that mosquitoes are faster now. I'm just going to say it. Howdy indeed, Ethan.
I'm putting 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. And I squeeze the lemon from fresh lemon with a lemon squeezer.
With a lemon squeezer. You want to change your life? Get a lemon squeezer.
It's a citrus squeezer, but whatever. I'm putting it in the bulgur. Citrus squeezer, so much better.
Oh, yeah.
I think as a Mexican, you legally need to own one.
Really?
Oh my God, I actually did 3 tablespoons just from.
Oh, wow.
From guessing.
Can I
3
show the world?
3 tablespoons of lemon juice, yes.
So at some point, this is going to be something that contributes towards food. Right now, it looks like a bowl of dirt. And we're going to try, I feel like we're on Fear Factor. But there's some lemon juice on this bowl of dirt.
I'm going to
so
put extra
hopefully it
lemon
makes
for sure.
the dirt taste good.
So there's no way that we're just going to do 3 tablespoons of lemon. Because anything that says lemon in it, you put more.
Yeah, anytime that
Always
lemon
just
makes
put
something
more.
taste better, whatever the instructions are, if they recommend this amount of lemon, they're saying that lemon tastes good in it. So just add more lemon. I don't know. I'm not good at portion control when I enjoy things.
Eat it
You're
for
eat
no
it?
reason. It's okay. It's okay. All right, I still am down 1. I still owe this salad 1 more cup of parsley.
Want to get some more fan action? I'm coming, guys. I didn't run away.
I owe it 1 more cup of parsley. And this is the not as fresh parsley, so I kind of feel bad. Feel bad for us.
Did you tell him I'm coming?
Yeah, he's coming. So I'm getting rid of some of the older looking parsley because I failed this.
Are you less heated?
Oh, yeah, it's way better. All right. I can't just cut this
All right, we're back.
willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly. You can't just cut stuff willy-nilly. Fuck Willy.
And nilly.
And nilly.
So this one has some dead stuff in it. Because I've been
Oh,
meaning
man,
to make
everything's
this.
just flying around now.
I've been
now it's
meaning to
gonna look
make
like
this for a while.
Beyonce music video.
Yeah. Crazy right now, you know, it's gonna be crazy right
Something
now.
that contributes
We
towards
can't afford
food,
to
bro.
pay,
What did I say? What did I say that was a response to? Something that contributes towards food. Oh, that's how I describe. describe this dirt. Yeah. This is gonna be somehow. This dirt is gonna be food. Can you believe it?
So does anybody else know different ways to eat tabbouleh?
Yeah. What? Anybody else that knows what it is? Know any other ways to eat tabbouleh?
I eat it with chips. And
Okay.
I think,
it's like a dip.
yeah, but I think that people say it's salad. Yeah, it is because it's leaves and oil. But also, I just wondered. I don't remember if they put it in like wraps. If like you get a sandwich at a Middle Eastern restaurant, and if anyone ever puts tabbouleh in it, there's tahini sauce that goes in falafel. Tahini? That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in falafel. There's hummus that is in and there's tune. That's what you make.
Oh man, I just made tune. I just realized how much I like garlic. I thought I didn't like garlic, but then
this has so much garlic in it too.
So much of food is texture. So much of it.
It is.
It goes back to meat. It's like nobody likes even if you like meat, what do you like about it? You like the sauce, seasoning, and texture. So those are things that a lot of times can be, you can find another way to make that again. Some things you can't, like steak.
Would you
That's
eat?
just what it is.
Would you guys eat a cloned animal? I don't think I would.
How many times can you clone that animal?
But I think like if you clone an animal, you're still making an animal.
You're making an animal, but I heard that there's like basically I've heard that there's like a way to duplicate one thing and make it
like
more,
you're making a leg, so you just make a leg.
like it's not alive. Like you take one live thing that you. I don't remember the science of this shit.
No, I know what you're
I
saying.
don't do it for a living, but I have heard so many different creative ways that they're trying to get, and I mean, if it's better, so many people try to poke holes in things, and I'm like, well, if it's better, who cares if it's perfect?
I remember they cloned a sheep. Her name was Dolly because.
You remember that? Dolly? When did they clone Dolly? When was
they
this?
cloned a sheep. I forget what year. I want to say it was the 90s. And they named her Dolly because they used her cell from her boob, from like the sheep titty. So then they were like, "Oh,
that's how far
Dolly
Dolly Parton's
titties
influence.
have grown." Yeah,
Wow.
that's gone. Yes.
Dolly Parton's titties are so famous that a first cloned sheep was named after her.
I think that was the first cloned animal.
First cloned animal? Wow, that's crazy.
So
How, the confidence that you have to have going forward
she already had confidence.
about your titties? Well, you can't tell me nothing. My titties make animals.
I think she has the most famous titties ever.
Oh, she has to. Oh, in the 80s.
Was it 80s?
James with the facts.
I thought it was 90s.
I'm taking everything. I take when somebody leaves a comment towards something I don't know, I don't even Google it. Fact. First clone sheep was named Dolly in the 80s. Boom. There we go.
I don't know why I thought it was 90s. But
And flies fly a lot faster now. These are all facts. These are all.
get rid of these bad parts.
Where are we at towards the food part yet? When is it going to be food?
How
do I help?
You can get some garlic out.
I don't know if we're.
Oh yeah, we gotta go soon.
Where's garlic?
In the refrigerator.
All right, I'm on it.
All right. So we're chopping, but yeah. But I saw pictures of Dolly, the clone sheep, and I gotta say, Dolly looked like a regular ass sheep. Like you couldn't tell me that Dolly wasn't alive. So if you clone, I mean, she was made so that means that they made like a consciousness.
Oh, now we're getting into Westworld?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So then.
If they cloned a sheep in the 80s, where do you think they are now with genetic manipulation?
But they don't talk about it. Or do I just need to look it up?
I've heard. What are the rumors you've heard? I've heard that Eminem is a clone.
What? I don't remember you saying that.
There's rumors for anything. You can make it up and Google it. There's a rumor about it somewhere. I remember seeing it because when Because when they look at they look at some celebrities and how they age. Anytime that they age well at all,
he does age really well
so
for a white man.
Then people are just like, yeah, he does age. That's more of like Pharrell. You know what I mean? That's what I do with. You told me to grab.
Yep.
Garlic. Now what?
Now I got to figure. Oh, Sarah said, I'm going to see what the packaging says compared to what Sarah says.
Where do you think they are now with the genetic manipulation?
Because if they,
yeah.
I know that.
Think they would even tell us if they made people? I think they would just be like, "Oh yeah, yesterday we made a person." I don't think they'd give you a heads up.
But it's so weird because then would they go all Westworld and give you memories?
Oh yeah.
And then you just have weird memories.
Uh-huh.
And that's where Mandela effect came from. That's why some people remember some things and some people don't because they're clones.
There it is. We just figured it out.
That's why the Berenstein Bears.
That's why the Berenstein Bears, what is it, spelled differently?
Yeah. And Sex and the City versus Sex in the City. Somebody was just
and that's why it says
messing up the coding of the clones.
And that's why, what is he? He never says, "Luke, I am your father."
Yes.
He just says, what does he say? He just says,
I don't remember what he said.
I don't even remember what he said.
Because
I'm not a clone. I still just remember, "Luke, I am your father."
I know I'm
but
not
apparently,
a clone.
he never said that. He just said, "Luke."
Crap, am I a clone?
No, I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't, "Luke, I am your father."
Dude, if I'm a clone, I'm going to be pissed. I'm
going to be pissed. Because I didn't sign up for that. I thought I was dating a real one.
But then also, if they clone you as a baby, then I guess it's no different. Because you just grow up like that.
Michelle said, I don't even know what Tabbouleh is. Hold on. And then she looked up, on the New York Times, there's a New York Times article of a link that she sent us.
To help us.
out.
Yes. All right.
We'll have to compare it. Now we're almost done, so we're going to have to compare that, Michelle, with what we did. And we'll see what happened.
Oh, do they not even say garlic in this thing? I'm only putting a tiny bit of garlic. I'm only doing garlic because my friend said
your friend said garlic? All right.
I have to trust my friend Saha in the garlic. And I also have to make sure that they didn't write me to tell me, oh, they said no cumin, please.
You said please like they're the ones that are going to eat it. What do you mean? Why did they say please?
Please, like they're invested in this.
I don't know.
And then they're not watching, so come on,
Somebody else said they put cumin in everything. What were we going to believe?
Cumin is mostly, it's like what people use for taco seasoning. I am Mexican, and I can at least sort of speak on the Mexican food and not feel like I'm not saying I'm an expert, but at least I come from a bunch of families that cook with Mexican food. So that I know is Mexican food. Cumin, I never knew to be Middle Eastern. So that's where maybe it is, and I just didn't know.
I'm not sure who this is in regards to, Diana, but I'm not hanging out with my mom. My mom is not a Mexican woman.
This happened before.
My girlfriend.
This happened at an eye doctor. Hey, Joe Awesome.
What's up, Joe Awesome?
Joe,
Tabbouleh rocking everywhere.
A woman just commented and asked if I was Jeff's mom. This is not the first time this has happened.
Well, it was more.
It's
a nice guy hanging with mom. Is what it was.
It's the second time. The first time was at an eye doctor in Clarkston, Michigan, and the woman said, "Is that your son?" And then I never went back to that eye doctor. I was like, no. But that is why also I try to wear makeup during this live, just in case that's going to help my cause. But I do always wonder why anyone would think that I would have birthed a white man.
Yeah, it's like, all right, yeah, I feel like you sensed an age difference, and there is. You found that out.
And I could have totally been your mom though if I would have.
But like
had
how
sex
white?
1 year earlier.
How strong would that white gene have to be to make a Mexican a half Mexican that looked this white. You know what I mean?
Cutting some garlic. My former housemate would always tell people she was my daughter. I've had like work children. I was their work
Are
mom.
there Mexicans that look this?
I have light-skinned cousins.
Light skin like me?
Pretty light. My cousin Olga is a very light-skinned woman.
All right.
So, I mean, chances are, if I was going to have a
Albinism?
kid, it was going to be with a white man.
So we added some garlic.
For whatever it's worth, I have dated a lot of white men.
Why isn't he helping her? Solid question, Yazzie.
He's entertainment
take-
today. We barely know what we're
We
doing.
barely know what we're doing. There's not enough room in the kitchen for us to both be doing stuff with all the different cameras. And I'm lazy. There you go. No. So this is what we're looking at
This
today.
one for sure
This was-
doesn't know as much.
Sometimes
Tomatoes.
I'm the one that does most of the cooking, and sometimes she is. It's usually her, but but that's a solid
Today
question. Somebody
is
else
a-
asked that as well, so I'm not. Esther, they were just complimenting you on being sexually attractive at a young age. So we added some garlic. Now we're adding some tomatoes.
Yes. They
Does-
say like
Does this look? I feel like the kid that wants to pretend that he's helping. So now, does this make people think I'm helping if I just hold the bowl? If I just hold this?
man, I've seen like videos or like TikToks where the mom is like, okay, me and the child are gonna cook, and the child like does the most disgusting, vile stuff with the
Who's Mark?
food.
Hey, Mark, what up?
Huh? Mark?
Jeff
Well,
starts
first, Jeff started
moving
with
his
his
hands off screen.
Oh. Yeah,
He's gonna lift
sure.
shelves up here.
He's faking it. He's doing object work with actual objects. That's what improv is taught.
What else are you making? Isn't this more of an appetizer?
It is.
It is.
And I don't know what else we're making yet because we only got this far. So they say to take the seeds out of the tomato and to drain it. I don't understand that. I guess I'll find out why. But I'm supposed to cut it really small. I don't know who. Hey, Mark, what up? Isn't that Mark Norman? Ah! No, but we know Mark Norman. Well, I don't know if he remembers that he's ever met us, but he's a nice man. He's great.
Isn't this tapas? Yeah,
Isn't
Mark Norman's
this-
hilarious.
Yeah, we can just Mark Norman it if you want.
Hey,
Oh,
you're making
son.
some tabbouleh.
Hey, gays. Oh, he says that. I swear
Yeah, he
to God,
does
that's
say a lot of
real
weird
thing.
things that, unless you're aware of his following,
Praise
then it could
Allah.
be weird. Yeah,
He says praise Allah
he just says,
constantly.
he says praise Allah constantly. See, Jeff, you can be planning. You're more of a planner. She's more of a doer. All right.
And is this tapas, Joe?
Next, you're gonna chop some more tomatoes. Go.
I don't think Jeff
Yeah.
even knows what tapas is. Really? Do you know what tapas is?
We're
We're gonna make up something dumb.
that comedian.
See what?
There was a comedian. He does a show with Fortune Feimster. What's his name?
Oh, Tom Papa.
Tom Papa.
That's not tapas.
That's
That's all you have.
That's all I got. That's all I got towards the top of is Tom Papa. I don't know who that
Tapas is
is.
small plates. Have you ever heard of small plates?
Oh man, didn't we? I feel like that happened once and we just left. We're like, this isn't.
Small plates is rough times.
Yeah, this is disrespectful. Is what it is. I
Oh
don't
my
even know
God.
why we're pretending. Anybody that. What do you mean? This isn't enough food for me to eat.
And then
And
you have
then-
to share it
And
usually.
then, okay, that's fine. You appetizers or whatever, but don't pretend. I'm fine with eating less food, but I'm not fine with eating less food, paying more for it,
Yeah, it's always
and
expensive.
pretending that I should be full now. I want enough food for me to be full. If I go to a restaurant, I probably want dinner. Or lunch, like a full thing. Nobody's. I don't
Dropping
understand. I don't get it. Is that what tapas are? The
Yeah,
small
small
plates where they're just like,
It's usually
hey,
like
you guys
Spanish.
want, or
You
you guys
want-
want enough food just to make you pissed off that you didn't get to really enjoy it?
You want 2 slices of tomato drizzled in olive oil with one
And just put like
sprig of mint.
one like leaf, like a basil leaf just on top of it, and then they just charge more for the
and then it's
presentation.
$7.
I don't eat food for the presentation. I don't care if it looks good. I want to eat it. I want it to taste good. I'm not gonna pay more because you put a nice little cool design with the garnishes.
It has been a long time since I think I've been to a restaurant.
Yeah, I don't remember what. You guys remember what restaurants are?
Oh
You
my
guys still
god!
go to restaurants out there? Oh, restaurants.
I'm
That's
scared
crazy.
of the servers because I don't know. Oh, I told you that before. I've said on this before. So I don't. Sometimes I don't want onions, or I want to know if it has meat in it. Uh-oh.
Jesus. Oh, man.
Oh, man, Jeff spilled things. But and now that people are working during a pandemic, like I feel bad asking any questions whatsoever.
They can bring you somebody else's meal, and you're just like, I guess this is what we're eating today.
I'm scared to ask what stuff
So
has
it's a slippery ass
in it.
counter now. Just so
Okay.
you know, because I did not know that the oil was open. So,
Sorry about that.
No, I'm
All right.
not gonna do it.
So allegedly, these tomatoes are not supposed to have tomato juice. Why? I
Well,
think
tomatoes without tomato juice. You fucking with me?
That's what it says in the things that I've read.
All right.
Well, I guess we soaked longer than 20 minutes, so we got that
Okay.
going for us. We're all supposed to also supposed to chill this. I've only had this with blue chips too. I don't know why that's always
With blue chips.
blue corn chips. Have you had blue corn chips?
Do they taste different, or
I
is
think
that
they
just like
taste
some
the
like
same.
green eggs and ham type shit? Like,
I don't know what year it was. I feel like it was
did
the
you ever have green eggs and
2000.
ham?
No, I mean I read the book.
No, so you never like had a school day, which was this is green eggs and ham day,
No.
and then we all eat green eggs.
Wow, no, not at all.
I feel. What else did they do? But like, have you ever had like green ketchup or something? Where like,
I have seen
where, like
that.
McDonald's will be like, you want to eat something that looks different?
Well, what we used to do, me and my roommates in college, we used to dye our food with food coloring so that nobody wanted it. Because I would make macaroni and cheese all the time. And then the guys would be like, oh, can I have some macaroni and cheese? So we started dyeing it, and then we put all the dye in it. And when you put all the food coloring in it, all the colors, it turns into like an army green.
Wow.
And then we put a little bit of red. So we were like, look, it looks like the army like got shot. Someone in the army got shot. Like it's like
Oh shit.
army green with like blood splattered. And then people were like, that's disgusting. And then we ate our macaroni and cheese.
That's what you did it? Oh man, I was a kid. I just spit in my food.
Ew.
What do you mean? It's already in your mouth. That's what it's gonna taste like when you eat it anyway. It's your spit.
That sounds disgusting.
I
don't know.
It
I
can't
don't like
taste
spit.
different. You have it in your mouth. When you eat food, you're gonna get some of your mouth juices in the food. And if you're a kid and you want somebody not to touch your pizza, you're like, want to know? That's what I did. Nobody ate my food. Get the fuck away. I don't share.
Tomatoes. All right. I would cut these
They
smaller.
dye everything green, including beer on St. Patty's Day in
Yeah.
Dallas. Yeah, St. Patty's Day stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was picturing. I know that there's times people make food look weird.
Yes. All right. Because we're running out of time, I'm going to drain these tomatoes like they said.
All
I'm
right.
not going to de-seed them. They said to de-seed them, and I'm against that.
You said it like it was moral reasons. You're
I'm
against the
against it.
de-seeding. All right, so now we're almost done with the tabbouleh.
Hold up. Don't get in the way. All right.
First
Put
one, knife.
this in there.
All right.
I don't know if we're going to need a bigger bowl, but I think we are.
Yeah, it looks like it so far.
Can you grab the big giant plastic? I feel bad that the presentation isn't there for the plastic. I feel like I need
This
a big-
guy?
No, it's a different one.
This guy?
Yes.
All
I
right.
feel like I need another big bowl just to have a pretty big
You
bowl.
want a pretty bowl for presentation?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to look around outside in our neighborhood.
Yes, we get free stuff.
You guys know how much free shit we just take in our neighborhood? People just
Weird.
throwing away. I think people are moving out of LA. So then they move and they just leave like a desk. We got tables, desks,
We got so many.
a bookshelf, a drawer. Like we got so many things.
I'm peeling this cucumber. That's
Am I supposed to
controversial.
put this in here now?
Yes.
Mix it up and shit?
Yes. It's not dusty or anything, right? This bowl. It's not.
It came from the clean dish section.
But sometimes I just wonder. Okay, we're good. So some people eat peels, some people don't. I'm making a last minute decision
All
to
right.
not
Oh,
eat peels.
yeah. So this is she gave me some. I got a
You
thing
got
to
a
do.
duty.
I got a duty.
Duty.
Did you just Peter Griffin on him?
Yeah. Duty. Tired.
Alright.
All right. Cutting some cucumbers. I love cucumbers with lemon and salt, and this has
Yeah.
lemon and salt, so
Yeah.
let's do this. All right.
I think you got all the dirt in here. The dirt beans.
The dirt beans,
What dirt rice? The
dirt rice.
Yeah.
It's some sort of, what does
This
it say?
looks like it could be food someday, right? Doesn't this kind of look like we're getting towards food now?
Want to put the parsley in? You got a job now.
This all this stuff.
Sorry, I'm shedding.
Say yes.
Yes.
Oh, this. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What's up, Derek?
Show the ant.
We're
sorry.
getting them all. We're getting them all.
So we are live on Planet Ant, which
Now moving back here because we moved
Planet
to the
Ant
show.
live stream. Follow Planet Ant on social media.
Follow Planet Ant. Everybody
Planet
on
Ant
social media.
is a black box theater in Hamtramck, Michigan. And right now, because there is no theater yet, I mean, because of pandemic, quarantine rules, whatnot, Gretchen Whitmer, what are you going to do?
You're rambling. You got it.
We are doing a lot of live streams, podcasts. We have a podcast called We're Freaking Out
Yeah.
that we're releasing an episode. Well, do you want to put it out today or tomorrow?
Today. Tomorrow.
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 Okay. We're putting out our next episode tomorrow. It's called We're Freaking Out. It's on the Planet Ant Podcast Network. Go to planetantpodcast.com. Find
Yeah.
the podcast on any podcast streaming. And we talked to comedian Ron Taylor about the documentary Hidden Colors. We had 3 episodes on it because we didn't want it to be too long. And there was a lot of really good, interesting stuff on
A
it.
lot of
It's-
good, interesting stuff.
About like ancient Black history, things that people don't usually talk about in Western educational systems.
Mhm.
Oh,
And-
any educational
Yeah,
system. Really.
Yeah. A
Maybe
lot of times they
college,
start
whatever.
from slavery, and that like there's a big chunk of history in this thing. So Hidden Colors goes into a lot of ancient Black history, and we discuss the first. Right now, the Hidden Colors, I believe, are on part like 5, but just for part 1 is what we watched, and we talk about it, and it brings up a lot of questions that people don't always think, just because we're not even trained to ask these questions. They're not even curiosity sometimes in the schooling systems that we have.
It's really cool because there's a lot of conversations that just now are being had because people were too,
We'll leave a link to it on here too.
people were just too uncomfortable to have different conversations. And now, because of everything that's happened with Black Lives Matter being more prevalent in news and social media, that people are like actually having these conversations now. Because our next episode, we already recorded it, and we're going to put that out soon as well, is with comedian T. Murph. And he's on the Hulu original show called Woke.
Yeah.
So check out the show Woke.
Check out the show
It's,
Woke on
the
Hulu.
Hulu original.
Highly recommend it.
It's based on a comic artist who draws comics.
Yes.
And his name is Keith Knight. And he had a run-in with the police in real life 20 years ago.
Yes.
And he just now is able to tell his story. He's been trying to tell this story since 2007.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hulu picked it up, started making it in 2016, put it out, and I'm sure some people will watch this and think that they rushed to make
Stop
it.
yelling at me, Facebook. There we go. There we go. We're moving back. Yeah, a lot of people will watch it. I'm going back. I'm sorry.
I don't know how people watch your stuff.
I don't. I need a new tripod. There's nothing I'm doing wrong. I don't appreciate the way she yells about my camera skills.
I don't appreciate the way you say I yell when I'm not yelling.
Okay. But another day.
Oh Lord.
There's nothing I can do better than this. There's
right.
no unless I need a new tripod.
What are you gonna do?
How do you guys
He's messing with stuff.
look at the shape of this kitchen? How do we get you to look at us in the food? It does look like I'm lazy as shit from this angle. It's literally just me standing here, and then we don't even see what you're doing. We don't even know if you're chopping. I'm just trying to set this down so I can talk to you guys. That's it.
So anyway, we recorded that episode already, and we got to edit it and put it out. And
Yeah.
it'll be more
it's
fun
us
to
talking
listen to.
T. Murph, who's one of the co-stars of the show, Woke on Hulu, and
Plays Clovis.
the whole yes, he plays Clovis. He's a friend of ours as well. So it was cool
Super
for us
funny.
to connect with him again.
Yeah.
And yeah,
We met him because Jeff did a half an hour on Comedy Central, which
Mhm.
go check out Jeff's half an hour on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And it's called Kevin Hart Presents the Next Level. So Kevin Hart put out, Jeff
Mhm.
put out his half hour special, and Kevin Hart put out
His as well.
T. Murph's comedy
T. Murph.
special.
Yes. And
All right.
so
It's up to you, Jeff, to
what's
decide
up to
how
me?
many cucumbers we want in this.
how many cucumbers do we want? Shit. All right.
Do you want to be the judge?
I'll be the judge.
You got a job.
That looks.
You have a very important
That
job.
looks like them.
I don't know. I don't want to have too much, I guess is what I'm wondering.
So this is what we're gonna do for the cucumbers. Okay.
Oh, my knee's starting.
So yeah. So go watch Woke. What's interesting is that especially with everything and the racial tension being advertised now, because things aren't really different. Trump supporters didn't just wake up yesterday and decide to have racist thoughts. So it's just interesting how many people will interpret it as it being current, but the events that like she said, this happened 20 years ago, and 20 years ago wasn't new. So, but still, now that it's a discussion that's being that's happening more often, that aspect of it, sure, we can say that it's more current. But it's funny, it's interesting, and we'll check it out. How about that? How about that amount? How about that amount?
And the rest of
cucumbers?
it, I don't know what we'll do. So we'll do
Does
something
that
like
seem appropriate or more?
Let's look.
It mixes in pretty well.
I think I need something else to mix besides this. Okay. Well, okay.
What do you think? What do you think? Why do so many people think I'm Mark Norman? Does Mark Norman even have facial hair?
You've gotten that before.
I know. People keep calling me Mark Norman. And I'm like, how many...
Now I
Which is
gotta
weird because it's like you'd think that there's a
Turn it
plethora
on.
of skinny white dudes in Hollywood. Like you'd think that...
He's not even in Hollywood.
I know. People say Hollywood is famous.
Oh, okay. In the entertainment.
In the entertainment world. So if people are going to think that I look like a skinny white dude, how can it... You'd think it'd be like different ones sometimes. Like a different skinny white dude. But it's
Also,
always Mark Norman.
mint. Well, I guess I better think Mark Norman's hot then.
It was great growing up when people would just guess at white people. Because as kids, it was less when you're a kid, there's less of a knowledge of pop culture, so people would just be like, Eminem, Jim Carrey. Like people would just pick.
Oh, like if you're like, who's that guy? And then they just start
Or people
listing
make it,
like
or just if kids are joking and making fun of each other. You know what I mean?
oh, like they're just calling you that? Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
look
yeah.
like
And I'm like, man, you guys got to Google some more white people. There's way more than Eminem.
you look
out
like
there.
Will Ferrell and Eminem.
Yeah.
You're like, those people don't look alike at all.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those aren't even two people that have similar qualities.
All right, I don't know how much mint to put in.
I think you're good. I think you're good.
See if it says on here at all. I don't even think this one says mint.
I think we're good. I think we're good to try the tabbouleh, guys.
It says a quarter cup, but I'm putting a tiny bit more because I know you don't like a lot of mint, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to talk you out of it right now. You're still going. All right. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? We'll figure it out.
It's not a ton.
Right now,
It smells like a
smells like
ton?
a drink. It smells like I'm drinking. It smells like the drinks that you make for us.
Yes. All right. I'm going to put
What are those called? What drinks?
mojito.
A mojito. Yeah, it smells like I'm about to eat. This is a salad mojito now.
I'm putting more lemon, and then we're going.
Yeah, more lemon.
Lost the. Oh.
This is what we're looking at right now, guys. This is the salad dip. This is the salad dip we're eating.
It's really supposed to be chilled as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, so we're not even supposed to eat it after we make it?
No, but we're gonna.
Oh, wow. So we're going to try the thing that we're not supposed to try yet.
Whoa. I don't know why I'm putting that there when I've already got a bunch of stuff in the sink I gotta throw away.
I get it.
All
It's
right.
a habit of wanting to throw trash away. There's worse habits in the world. All right, everybody. Now comes the moment of truth.
Oh yeah,
We're mixing
salt.
it. Oh, our salt got wet.
Oh
Anybody
no,
else?
that's right. Crap. Is it gonna work?
I
The
don't know.
ocean got in our
We
salt.
accidentally left this in a cooler, and then then it got wet all in here,
Is it
and then
still
she went to
wet?
like turn it, and then just water came dripping out.
Oh. Huh. It doesn't look great. Chunks
So
are
that's-
falling out.
So we're getting some chunky salt. Okay,
I'm gonna put some
regular
Whoa,
salt
Yeah.
instead of the pink mountain salt.
Pink salt's supposed to be better for you.
Yeah,
If anybody
if anybody's
is
wondering,
wondering. Yes.
we're pink salt fans. Anybody else like pink salt?
It's supposed to have forgot
It's
what
supposed to smell like a mojito. Is it? That's a good question. I don't know.
that's what you were asking.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's a solid question. I don't know if my food's supposed to smell like a mojito.
We buy cheap chips because
We buy cheap
and
chips
they're
and then the
bad.
bag breaks. So then we have to rebag our bag of chips.
So chip.
Chip, thanks for
I want a full
chipping me.
ass throne size chip.
All right,
All right.
here's the moment. of truth.
Look at it.
Oh.
I never get to eat this without onions. That's part of why I wanted to make it.
Think. All right.
Oh, oh mackerel. I like it.
I like it.
You're acting like you don't love it. Is it the mint you don't like?
I want more flavor. Oh, more something. I don't know. More lemon.
More lemon. But,
Add some hot sauce.
oh, why?
Just joke. My first go-to to say is to add a hot sauce, and I didn't mean it that time. That was a joke. No, I think just more lemon.
Yeah,
But it tastes good for what it is.
I really like it.
Like they already pointed out, it's not supposed to be like a whole meal.
Yeah,
It doesn't have iodine, though.
I know it doesn't have iodine, but I have heard that some people need or
Iodine?
want iodine. Yeah,
What's-
this is iodized. It says iodine.
Ah,
Pink Himalayan salt does not,
mm.
but it has other minerals. All right. You can get anything.
That's it, bro.
That's it, but I gotta say,
That's it, everybody.
I like it. I'm glad we did
Thanks,
it.
James.
We're gonna add more lemon,
Thanks, Nicholas.
and I really like it.
Y'all did not look. She was more pleased than I was. James is
I
pointing
like
out the
it.
truth. He said y'all did not look pleased after tasting it. I didn't know what to expect. I think I want more lemon. I'm happy with it.
Ah. Oh, well, thank you. Oh man.
It keeps breaking. Jesus. I don't.
Well, what do you get for cheap shit? Put it on there. Got it for.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What?
I thought this was gonna fall.
Oh.
I think it's super good.
No. No, I don't want more.
It's also got to soak in with all its stuff.
You dig in a
Needs
little
more
deeper.
salt
It's a lot better.
and more
Thanks,
olive oil,
Sandro.
more lemon.
Jalapeno. How will that be?
Ah. Fresh.
Lime over
Oh,
lemon.
I don't have it.
Just in general, you like lime over lemon, Nicholas? Or for something like this?
Yeah, jalapeno probably would. Fresh jalapeno would be
Yeah.
really good. I don't have any right now.
We got pickled jalapeno.
I don't think. I feel like pickled wouldn't. I mean, you can put it in yours,
No,
but I don't think pickled would go with. I don't like when stuff's like cooked and not cooked.
Mm.
It's
To me,
all
this
raw
is-
right
this-
now.
But to me, raw is just cold. So pickled jalapeno is cold.
It's been cooked though. That's what pickling is. It heats it up.
All right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know food. This is why if
All
you're
right.
wondering why she does most of the cooking, this is why.
So
That was it, everybody.
we're
Thanks
good.
for watching. Support
This
Planet
was-
Ant.
Yes, support Planet Ants.
Freshballs.com, 10% off, Jeff 10. If you guys want some fresh
Come on.
balls, fresh breast.
You want to talk about your fresh balls?
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Oh,
Or
so
what?
nobody knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was just gonna. I was happy enough with it. But
Okay.
we got it's freshballs.com. It's hot outside. There's like a lotion. I don't know. What were you gonna do? Try your.
Well, I
pitch.
just didn't know if this was officially. Well, now it can't be. So
No, not official.
All
I
right,
wasn't gonna
all
tag
right.
him in this.
Okay. Well, anyway. Well, thank you guys for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Peace.